Hey YouTube, how's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. I just wanted to come on, make another quick video for you guys today. I was going to record this last night, but since I'm recording on my phone, I found out that if I record at 4K, 60 FPS on my phone, it only records for 5 minutes, and I did not notice that because I'm recording with the front-facing camera. So I sat down and recorded for like 45 minutes, and only 5 minutes got recorded. So that was really unfortunate, but that's okay. It was really late last night, and I was kind of rambling about a lot of stuff. So let's make this a little bit quicker and, maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes max or so. And yeah, let's get right into it. Yeah. So what's been going on with me? Give you guys a little update about, the whole work situation and everything. Unfortunately, there has not been any, you know, I have not landed a job yet, unfortunately. I've been trying. I've been trying really hard, but I've gotten a few interviews in. I had an interview with Walmart, but they just never said anything to me. After that, I don't really know, what the deal is with that. It's probably because they have this silly assessment that they make everybody take to apply, and I probably didn't do perfect on that, and they're just not looking at my application normally. So, yeah, I can't really just go up there whenever I want to. I don't have a car, so it's really difficult for me to, find the person that actually interviewed me and get there, whenever they're there. I don't know what their work schedule's like. I just have no idea what to do about the Walmart situation. So I've applied to about 10 other jobs or so since then. I did a virtual interview for Target, and they've not gotten back to me. It's been over a week. I'll probably have to call them and see if they can tell me anything. But yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with these places. Why nobody's looking at their applications and reaching out to people for interviews and things like that. They're just not doing it. So I've got to step up and I've got to do a majority of the work for most of these places for them, and track them down and make them schedule me interviews and things like that, which I really shouldn't have to do. I'm not getting paid to waste my time, especially when you could get an interview and they won't even hire you anyways. They just never get back to you and things like that. So it's just a lot of just disappointment, and it's discouraging a little bit. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep applying to new places, keep reaching out to places that I've applied to and haven't heard from or talked to. I'm gonna keep working at it, and eventually I'll get something, right. I just have to be patient. I think I've been trying to be as patient as I can be, but when you're in the kind of situation that I'm living in right now, you know, trying to get things done quickly is best for your own sake and for others that are kind of helping you out at the moment and things like that. So I just wish things would work out a little bit quicker and better with the places that I've talked to already. I was, really looking forward to a good confidence boost if I could get a job quickly, but that doesn't seem like it's going to be the case exactly. So I just have to stay positive and keep working at trying to get, hear back from these places and get interviews scheduled, make it to interviews, which is kind of tough because, my mom is working during the week and they're busy on the weekends and things like that. So, and nobody's doing interviews on the weekend. So, it's kind of tough. I've got to make my brother take me to these interviews usually, and pull him away from his work from home data engineering job, and it's not ideal. I'm putting stress on other people just so I can get back to work, and but yeah, okay. So with all that, I just want to talk a little bit more with you guys about the channel and my plans kind of moving forward. If I'm going to be making videos more often and things like that. And I do think I'm going to try to, make more videos for you guys, more times a week at least. I can't really guarantee, daily vlogs or even, I would like to do something, but like every other day is probably the closest I'll get to daily vlogs. But at least for now, maybe if I get into the groove of things and I can pull it off. If I find, figure out an easy way to do things that doesn't stress me out too much and get things uploaded easily and just work through it all pretty simply and everything, then it'd be good. It'd be easy enough, and I have to have something to work on while I'm just sitting around waiting for these places to either contact me or waiting, especially on the weekends, waiting for the week to come around so I can give calls out to the places that I've applied to and, send more applications out as well. But, yeah, I think, it's the weekend, so on Monday I'm going to start calling all the places that I've applied to, if I can remember them. Because I've applied to quite a few already, and I've never had this much trouble trying to get a job before. It's kind of surprising to me that these places make you jump through so many hoops just to do a manual labor type job that's not hard at all. It might be physically a little bit demanding, but like it shouldn't be so difficult just to get a job. You know what I mean? Just any job, really. I have ruled out a couple things in terms of what I'm willing to work at, since I've worked in food service and I've had issues in the past with injuries in warehouse work. So those two things I'm trying to avoid the best I can. But if things continue to look this gloomy and I can't get a job anywhere else, I might have to suck it up and go to work at fast food or some kind of place like that. I don't know. I'd really like to avoid that, but I just don't like working with food. But I don't think really many people do, especially in fast food. I mean, maybe it'd be different, if you're a high-end chef and, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, guys, yeah, I just wanted to sit down, give you guys an update on my progress so far. I've been doing my best to land a job, to score a job here, and to no avail yet. But yeah, I figured I'd give you guys a new video. I really do want to be more consistent. I don't know how consistent I'll be, in the near future, but I do want to upload more videos for you guys, and I just want to work on something that I'm passionate about while I'm waiting to start making some actual money at a job or whatever. So, and, YouTube's always going to be something that I want to do with my life. Whether I'm going through it physically and mentally, like I've got a lot of times where I'm down and out, and I don't really feel like doing much of anything. So I need to work on myself. I need to work on building my tolerance for working on just anything really that I can get my hands on, and which YouTube is pretty much all I've got. So and all I really want to do, besides trying to actually get a job at this point. But there's plenty of potential through social media and things like that that could end up working out in some ways. So I'm going to keep pushing at it. I'm going to keep working on my own personal goals like YouTube, and in the meantime, while I'm on the job search. And I want to continue this even if I do get a job, if it's full time or whatever. So, look forward to seeing more videos from me. I'm a little tired today. I haven't been sleeping well the past couple days. So I need to catch up on sleep tonight. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be more energized to make more videos and stuff for you guys. Because, this is something I really want to do. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but I just want you guys to know that I am invested in this channel. You guys have shown enough support to me over the last few months that, that's really encouraging for me. It's more encouraging than this job search has been. So, I'm going to keep working at it. I think it'll be good for my mental health to have something to do, outside of, just watching, YouTube or Twitch or, I've been gaming on the cloud with laptops and things like that. I use GeForce Now because it's free. If you guys didn't know, you can game for a whole hour for any game on GeForce Now for completely free. You just got to watch a couple ads, get through a short queue, and you're in the game. So I've been trying to occupy myself a little bit with that, gaming when I feel like it, but, it's not the same as when I, with my own computer and things like that. You don't have access to all the games that you own on GeForce Now. So, in the future, maybe I'll sign up for another service that has more options. Like, there's like Boosteroid. I've heard decent things about that, and Shadow PC, which allows you to pretty much do whatever you want on their rig on the cloud. So there are options out there if I'm not going to be allowed to set up my PC set up here anytime soon, which is really unfortunate for me. Like, that's something, like, video games are just what I love to do, in my free time. And, I've gotten a little bit carried away with it in the past, but I just have had nothing else in my life, to really enjoy and do with with myself. So having that kind of taken away from me the last few months has been difficult, especially when things like, Elden Ring DLC have come out and I've had to watch everybody else enjoy it without me. It's been pretty sad, to say the least. Having something you're really passionate about, because that's what this channel was about in the beginning. It's just gaming content, and that's what made me consider doing YouTube in general. And for me to not be able to do anything in that vein at all is just, I don't know, it's depressing. And it's like if you, like, I don't really read books, but like my mom does, right? That's what she kind of does to occupy her mind, outside of, watching TV and stuff. But, and, she's got her own hobby, like she's got a band and everything that, she's got like a tribute to like Madonna band and I think another one as well. So they do kind of two different things. I forget what the other one is, but I don't know. It's just hard having something that you're really passionate about taken away from you, and with no end in sight, basically. I know it's kind of, I don't know. It's just I want to play games again on my computer that I've invested a lot of money into. It's all I've got at this point, like that's my only prized possession that I own. So to have that stripped from me and not be allowed to use it at all has been hard on me, Like I love computers, I love technology, and to not be able to use my most prized piece of technology that I have, like I don't know. It's just that it's hard. I feel like it's kind of silly. A lot of you guys might not understand that, but you know, I don't have anything else like other than to watch shows and you know use GeForce Now. I can't really afford any of the other cloud gaming services. I think at the moment, I mean, maybe in the future I'll be able to pay for these, but for those other ones, and they're better with more options, like being able to play Elden Ring and stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to, this video is a little bit longer than I thought I'd do, but I need to do more. I need to make more videos for you guys, and I feel like we kind of need to catch up a little bit here and there, and you know, I just want to talk with you guys more, and while I can, I've got plenty of time left with being able to pay for the internet bill that I have here. Thanks to you guys, it wouldn't be as easy for me to be here if it wasn't for that. And I really, really am thankful for the donations and everything that you guys have thrown my way. They've really helped me out during these really hard times for me. They've given me more ability to apply for jobs while I'm at home, because if I don't have internet, I can't apply to jobs. Like it's just I don't know. It's hard. It's when everything's online and that's taken away from you. Like I just don't know. I don't know how I'd survive without the internet right now. And so when you guys are providing that for me, like I'd probably go insane without it. I mean, I do feel kind of bad that I haven't been uploading as nearly as much as I was when I first got here. I was trying to keep up the 2-day upload every 2 days or so, but I don't know. I mean, you guys know I struggle a lot with motivation and discipline and things like that, and especially when I'm not exactly doing everything I need to do to get my life in order traditionally. It's hard for me to come onto YouTube and just kind of vent about why am I not doing enough? Why have I not gotten to where I want to be yet already? And it's not easy. It's not easy to open up about your problems online necessarily. It's a lot easier, I think, to do it this way than it is for me to open up to strangers in person, of course. But there's lots of motivation and passion for me to make YouTube videos in whatever way that I can. I've seen so much. I don't know. I've watched so much that I think I need to start contributing a little bit to the site myself more. I feel bad just watching content from other people all day long, not paying a dime for it. And I just don't feel like I deserve to sit around all day if I've not done something myself. It feels bad. Like, as much as I'd like to enjoy my time watching shows or watching other people's content online, there's just something about having not done anything myself that just eats away at me. Like it just hurts. I mean, it's sad to me to not contribute to something that you love, And it's been really hard to find the motivation, especially when I can't do the kind of content that I've always wanted to do. I can't make gaming content much any right now. I'd love to in the future. I'd really like to get back to make just even like live streaming video games. I don't know if I'll really dive into like Let's Plays and stuff like that. I might just do like clips from live streams and things like that, and make videos for YouTube, during the live streams and stuff like that. But there's just so much has happened to me in my life the last decade, even, at this point. Like, I've been going through a lot of stuff for a long time now that, I don't think anyone deserves to have to go through anything like this. So, any of these things. So, I just wanted to, I make these videos because, I'm struggling, and I want to document my journey through these struggles. And, I just want to have a community that I can relate to, and they can relate to me some. And, I think that's really, really needed, like, especially in my situation. I'm isolated most of the time. Like, I get to hang out with my mom almost every night, but, it's not the same as having a community around you that's, not necessarily in your generation, but like, there's plenty of older people out there that, are into gaming and just, of course, like watching YouTube and stuff like that. So I just want to build a community that I'm comfortable with, and that's supportive of me through these difficult times. And I hope you guys will do the same for each other going forward. I just want to show you guys that, no matter what you're going through, you can do it. You can still get up every day, and even if you're not working, like, there are options. You can make YouTube videos. It's like, even like, say if you're like disabled or something, you can make YouTube videos. There's nothing stopping you from making YouTube videos. I mean, even posting anything on any social medias, like, there's opportunity to be had from life in general. And there's always, you always have the ability. There's always something you can do. And this is it. This is it for me while I'm trying to find a job and get back on my feet. Like, this is it for me. This is all I've got. This is what I can do, to post and to put my life out there, for everyone to see. For far too long, I've hid away and just ran away from being seen, and I just didn't want to show myself, at all. Like, I've just been embarrassed to be myself a lot of the times in my life. And to suck that up and show up here and push through that, like, that'll give me a lot of confidence, I think. And if I can do this, however often, like, if I can post a video every day, like, that would be incredible. Like, even just if I make one video and cut it up to post it, every other day. But even then, if I do that, it's like, that gives me too much leeway to not make videos for a good amount of time. Like, that gives me days and days that I don't have to upload it or make a video. I can just upload the video that I've cut into a bunch of things, and I just don't have to show up. So I want to do my best to make myself show up, because what I've got going for myself right now, it's not enough. I wish it was. I wish I had more support from more people than just my mom. And my brother, of course, he's doing, whatever he can to help me get to, like, interviews and stuff like that. But I just hate having to rely on people that are close to me that don't even have it all themselves. So I just, I want things to work out. But I have to work for it, like, starting from scratch is not easy. But it's necessary. There's going to be a lot of times in many people's lives that you'll have to start over, when it comes to, work and relationships and just everything. So, yeah, guys. This has gone on for a bit too long, I think. I'm probably gonna cut it here, but thanks for watching, everyone. If you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate you guys for being patient with me. I know I'm not uploading a lot. I'm very consistently late, the past, but I just want you guys to know that I do want to put myself up here and show up for you guys more often. I think it'll be good for me and it'll be good for other people as well. It's a win-win, really, honestly. Like there's nothing bad about recording, shooting a video, and just speaking your mind. I think more people should do it because a lot of people, they don't like I know myself well enough that I'm not going to sit down and want to journal really. Like I don't have a journal. I've never journaled my entire life. And to start doing that now would be really difficult. And that's kind of why I'm kind of inconsistent with the videos as well. It's like there's never been anything, even I've even struggled to be consistent playing video games. Like I'm just inconsistent in every area of my life. And I have to have something that I'm passionate about, like YouTube, that it's going to push me forward, and through that lack of discipline and motivation to give me that reason to get up every day and do something with my life. Because there's been times where I didn't have it. I wasn't making videos for the longest time. I wasn't pursuing my dream, to make something happen on YouTube. That's always been my dream ever since I was a kid. And I really I don't want to let my dreams fade away. I don't want to give up. And, it's just, which I've given up in the past and I've just stopped, I've stopped for a very long time. And I don't want that to happen again. I want to upload more often. I want to show up for you guys more and more, as much as I can. Even if, these videos are too long, like I could also do live streams, So there's plenty of things that I could do to show up and just be here with other people. Not just my immediate family and the few friends I've got left. Like, I need more. I need to work on myself. I need to work on my own passions and goals in my own life. And, simultaneously, like I can still work at trying to get a job. And until then, I'm going to have to keep doing this, because if I don't, I'm just going to feel like complete crap. Like I'm not going to feel good about myself. And this is why I'm doing this, is because it's the one thing that I can do that actually has an impact on people, and that will have, some level of impact on people, outside of just the people that I've been born into, basically, right? Like, my local friends and, my immediate family that, are there with me and helping me through this, this hard time right now. But, a lot of people, they're not around most of the time, right? So for me to have a community that I can show up to at any time that I want, and know that you guys will be there for me, that's what I want out of this. It's not about fame or money or anything like that. It's really not, because I never really thought that I would be deserving of a loving community online. I didn't know if that was ever going to be possible for me, because I don't know, I didn't feel like I deserved it. I didn't feel like I don't feel like I've done enough in my life to deserve, much of anything. Everything that I've worked for in my life, all the work I've done in my past, all that money has just gone to waste. And I haven't done anything, I haven't succeeded in the ways that I wanted to in my life, and I can't let that be my legacy, you know? And I refuse to just, like, I know what will happen if I just lay around and do nothing every day, day in and day out. I'm going to get incredibly depressed, like so depressed that, I'm afraid of what would happen, like the thoughts that would end up running through my head again. It's nice not being totally alone, and living completely alone and never seeing people for months on end. Nowadays, like that's having a good, or it's had a very good impact on me, coming to live here again. And I think I'm doing better to maintain a better relationship with them while I'm here, because I know I failed. I know I failed back at my apartment and at my last job and everything. I know I failed. I have been evicted, and like it's going to be difficult for me to get past all these things, but I refuse to just accept that I'm a failure. Like, I know I'm better than that. And other people, some people that know me well enough, at least somewhat, they know that too. And they know I can do better as well. And, I haven't always believed that. But when I was younger, I was better. I was better than this, I was better than this situation that has kind of ended up happening to me. And you are not your situation. Like, your situation might be less than ideal or just terrible, right? But you don't have to let that overtake you, like your being, like your whole life. Like, it's not you. It's just your circumstances that are causing you to feel a certain way. And, you have to separate yourself, your mind and everything, like your spirit, basically, from, the material, your material surroundings. Like, there's more to life than just, the material, like, success that you have. There's so much more to life. And I just want you guys to know that I'm here for you guys, and I want to be here for you guys more often. And I think that it'll help us both. Because I'll be honest, like, I'm not in the best state of mind. I'm not in the best place in my life. But I just don't want to give up. I know if I give up, I'll be back at the same place that I was before. And I don't want to go there. It was a really dark, dark place. I mean, it's not the lightest place that I'm in right now, but it's at least better than where I was at before, So, yeah, I just want you guys to know, like, if you're going through hard times, it's not all there is. There are good things to be had and to be experienced no matter what. Life, it's not black or white. It's not good, or life isn't just good or just bad. It's kind of gray sometimes, and sometimes it'll seem more dark, and sometimes it'll seem lighter than darker than how dark it is. But it's still always going to be a mix. It's never just one way or just the other way. I mean, there's plenty of people's, terrible situations out there that, you could probably portray it. You could probably say that, oh man, that's just a terrible, totally dark and just black hole of the situation, right? And I'm not saying that those kind of things don't exist, but life is life. Who knows what happens after we die? Anything could happen. Like, we could be reborn into the next life, and just like that. And like, it's like no time has passed, and we're just moved on. And I think that that's kind of what the problem with human intelligence is. we can get so caught up in our own suffering and just contemplating, like, oh my God, like what's going to happen to me, you know, and it's just not healthy. It's just really not healthy, and you just have to have ways to distract yourself and to put a hold on those ruminating points, that, like, I've struggled with this myself a lot in the past. Like, I just could not stop thinking about, something bad that's happened to me in the past. Like, one thing will lead to another. Like, I'll go from one bad thing to the next bad thing, and I can never pull myself out of it. But it's important that we have this dialogue. We have to talk about these things, because if we don't, it'll just get so jumbled up in our heads that we just won't, it'll never get sorted out. We'll never be able to control our emotions and our thoughts. And, it's just always been something I've struggled with, is just keeping a hold on my internal state of mind and everything, and just keeping it either neutral or leaning towards positive, because, like, so many negative things have happened to me in my life, and we can go through plenty of those things over time. If as I show up more often for you guys and for more amounts of time, there's plenty of things I'd like to talk to you guys about and just open up about freely, because I've been going through counseling lately, and it's been really good for me, I think. Like, just having someone that I don't have this obligation. Like, I have no obligations to my counselor, other than to just talk about my life and trying to make plans to make things better. Like, that's all it is. There's no pressure. There's nothing. It's just a free space, and with another person, another human being at least. Like, I don't have that most of the time. Like, most of my days are spent alone. I don't talk to a lot of people most days, very much. And I think this is going to be the best outlet that I have, possibly, to express myself, and to put my thoughts and my emotions and everything in order, so that I can move forwards in a positive way, and get out of this situation, get out, fully overcome all these things that I've been struggling with. So yeah, hopefully this has ended up going on a lot longer than I thought I would go for, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks again for everything. All of my viewers and supporters, subscribers, everything you guys do for me. I just absolutely, I can't thank you enough, guys. Random people that I've met making these videos recently have done more for me than really almost anyone in my life ever would do for me, on a regular basis. So thank you. Thank you so much. And, I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Thanks again. I should really say that kind of stuff earlier on in the video, but if you made it this far, this will probably get cut up into multiple videos. So anyways, guys, peace out. I love you. Have a good one. Bye.